Can you feel it, baby? Just let it be K-Shug. Cause I can feel it, baby.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this video is going to be a story time. I am going to do a story time on the time my boyfriend cheated on me with his best friend and how I found out. This happened years ago, like years ago. So I don't have the receipts anymore, but we just gonna get into it. I'm gonna just start from the beginning because this story can be really short, so I'm trying to exaggerate a little bit. But so I met him in middle school, and it came, we was cool or whatever, and my mom didn't start letting me date until I was 16. So, I was trying to, make that official because we have been, friends for a while. And in my head, we was dating. In our heads, we was dating, but we was really just friends because I wasn't allowed to date at the time. So, so we went to school together, all that. Then when we got to high school, he went to another school and I went to another school. So we were separated, but we still made time for each other. We still tried to hang out and things like that. So, it was time I could start dating or whatever. So we was kicking and cooling and whatever. And then I remember I was with my cousin. I was at my cousin's house one weekend. And y'all, hold on, pause. I just want to say, this dude, like, he really, like, oh my gosh, like, he really did some crazy, wild stuff, like, throughout our time talking. He did some wild stuff, like, he really, like, dang, like, he was my first, like, I guess, like, heartbreak type thing. But, like, now that I look back at it, I really don't feel like that was love because it's, like, compared to my last relationship, it's, like, the things I did in my last relationship, that was, like, an actual relationship, like, a real relationship because with this guy, like, I didn't bring him, like, he came to my mom once, but, like, he was introduced as a friend. So, like, he was never, like, mine is my boyfriend type thing, you know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like it was, I don't know, I feel like it wasn't real, but my feelings was there, you know what I'm saying? So, anywho, so yeah, so I'm at my cousin's house one weekend, and we kicking and everything, and I'm texting him, because he's not there with us, and my phone ends up dying, and so I'm like, okay, I asked my cousin, like, hey, can I use your phone? Because, I want to text him, let him know, like, hey, my phone died or whatever. So I texted him jokingly, whatever. Like, I didn't tell him who I was off rip. I just was like, just texting him regular. And he was like, who this? So I sent a picture of my lips. Y'all, let me tell you what this man response was. He was like, oh, that's my best friend. I know them lips anywhere.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Your best friend? Your best friend who? So look, my thing is, I don't mind if my dude has a female best friend, as long as she's introduced from the jump. Like, when we first started talking, like, hey, I just want to let you know it's my best friend, and that's cool. But if we've been talking for a minute and then now you want to introduce a best friend, because where the hell does best friend come from? Where she come from? Because where was she at all these other years? Like, where was she at? Like, where she come from? So I called him and started going off, like, what you mean your best friend? Who your best friend? Who is this best friend you talking about? And he's like, oh, no. He tried to make, I think he came with a lame ass excuse, bro. And my little slow ass, damn, y'all, hold on, my stomach hurt. Oh, shit. I don't know why my stomach hurt. I don't know what I ate. Baby, my stomach hurts so bad. Anywho, but yeah, y'all, I know he came up with some lame ass excuse, though. And my little slow ass believed him. So we keep on talking, whatever, and then, like, now after that point, I started noticing, like, every time we get into it, this girl would butt in. I'm like, bro, who is his best friend? She coming real hard. Like, who is this girl? Who is this girl? I ain't never met her. And again, they went to the same school because, again, like I said, we went to middle school together, and then when we went to high school, he separated and he went to another high school other than the one we were supposed to go to. So I guess the best friend was there, and I guess that's when they was best friending it up. So yeah, like, every time we get into it, like, she would just, like, have her 2 cents, and I'm just like, bro, like, who is this chick? So his sister, his play sister, now I met her, like I didn't meet her yet, but like he introduced me to her like when we first started talking. So I knew this girl and I'm like, bro, like who is this chick? Like, do you know her? He said it's his best friend. Like, who is this girl? He never said anything about her until recently. Like, who is this girl? She always in our business. Like, what's to this girl? And she's like, I don't know. Like, she said that's her best friend. Da, da, da. And I'm like, okay, but I'm gonna need this girl to get checked or something, because every time, then I'm going back and forth with this girl, because like, why is you in our business? And he not saying that. And I'm like, bro, like, what's to this dude? Like, what's to him? So then I was like, okay, you know, let's just make, you know, let's make it official. You know, let's, you know, give me my mom. I get you to my boyfriend. Da, da, da. And we just decided not to, because I don't know why he didn't want to, like, I don't know. So this is another thing. Like, he wasn't trying to like have me introduce him to my mom as my boyfriend type thing. So I'm just like, okay, well then we don't need to talk. So we stopped talking, whatever. And then literally like a week, not even a week, probably a couple of days later, I go check his page or whatever, his Twitter. I go check his Twitter, and he posts up a picture. I think it was either him or her. One of them posted up a picture of them together. Like, it posted up like little collage pictures of them together. So I guess they was walking on some trail, and they had like this little heart, and it was like his name plus her name. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Like, we literally just broke up, and this dude, like, they then the date that they had, they was together. Like, we was still together. So I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? So you telling me this, he was messing around with her while we was together? Like, that's really wild. So y'all, look, let me tell you, it ended up getting so bad. Like, come to find out, this man then got her name tattooed on him. And the crazy part is, he was texting me while he was getting done. He's like, hey, I'm finna get a tattoo. I'm like, okay, cool, what you finna get? And he was like, I don't know yet. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then we linked up, and I never seen it. I never even noticed it. So we linked up, and I never even noticed it. Then we had this big crazy fall. Now this is when I really stopped messing with him. Like, this was really like, this is before, no, this is after the pictures or whatever. No, this is before the pictures. So he had actually no, this was after the pictures. So this is after we had stopped talking. But then he came back, whatever. He was like, oh, you know, I don't talk with her no more, da, da, da. And I'm like, all right, bro, like, okay, I ain't trying to have no issues. You say you don't talk to her, you know, because my thing is, I'm very understanding. So I don't feel like people, like, because one, I'm not gonna lie to nobody, so I don't feel like people gonna lie to me, which was very naive of me. So I assumed that they wasn't talking, that they wasn't together. I went on his page, I didn't see nothing about her, so I'm like, okay, maybe they, you know, maybe they not talking. So we started kicking it. We was talking for like maybe a week or whatever. And we had linked up. And then I had go on his page like the day after we had linked up, and they together. And I go off on him. I go crazy on him. Like, are you kidding me? Like, why you gotta lie? Like, I don't understand. If you got a girl, why you bother me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you even, and it's the same girl that she was cheating on me with. You know what I'm saying? So why are you doing all of that? So we get into a big old argument. It was on social media the whole night. It was on Twitter the whole night, because the girl started subbing me and shit. So it just went real left, bruh. So that's when at that point, that was over with. I was like, yeah, he got me messed up. So we didn't talk for years. But he's reached out recently. Like, he's been reaching out, and you know, I'm cool. Cause my thing is, that was a long time ago, like a very long time ago. That was when I was in high school. So that was a very long time ago. And my thing is, I don't know. Like, I just feel like, because I know I will never be in that situation again, I don't mind us being cool. So we cool now, but baby, this man that put me through some things, okay? He, like, you got this girl name tatted on you. tatted? Are you kidding me? Like, you got this girl name tatted on you, like legit tatted, like ink on body type thing. Like, I would never get no dude name tatted on me, and I would never want no dude to tat my name on them. Like, that's wild. And then he didn't get it small either. He got the shit big as hell. Like, the shit was big as hell, and I'm just like, bro. Because when I finally seen it, I'm like, this the tattoo he was getting that day. Wow. Real life slick. Like, on my ass, real life slow. I think it's a mixture of both. More so me being slow and me just not wanting to. Because my thing is, I see the good in everybody, and that's it's a blessing and a curse. It's really more so of a curse most of the time, because I be seeing stuff, the potential in people, and they never had that potential come out. It'd be the bullshit, okay? Bullshit. So, y'all, that man put me through the ringer, and I was like, you know how they say you have three different loves? The first one be like your little one that wasn't really real, but it was like your first experience, what you thought was real. That was that one. My ex is the middle one, so I'm waiting on my third one. You feel what I'm saying? Third one's supposed to come through some your feet, you know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting on that one. I ain't rushing it because I don't really got time right now. But I'm waiting on my third one, and when that third one comes, just know. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm getting ready, and I'm gonna be ready, period. But yeah, y'all, like that, he was my first experience with like relationships and love, and that man put me through the ringer. Like, put me through the ringer. So like, when I went to my second relationship, it was just like, I don't know, man, I feel like it was too soon, because we literally, I mean, not really, it was a couple months. Like, we had got together a couple months after I had that big blowout with dude and his girlfriend. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it was too soon. I don't know. That was like one of the ones that was not expected. So like, when you look up the third, I'm gonna try to print out the little thing of the 3 types of love that you have in life. And I'm gonna just, like, the third one, I think is like the one to be unexpected. Like, that was really good. Me and him get together was really unexpected. Like, I never, like, again, I knew him for years too, and I never expected to be with him. So I never seen myself being with him. So that was really a shocker. Like, it was a shocker to everybody, like everybody, including myself, that we got together, because that was just like something that you wouldn't have seen coming. But yeah, it was like a couple months after I had got into it with dude and his girl on social media. So that shit was real wild. But yeah. So, y'all, I'm telling y'all, he put me through the ringer. Like, he put me through the ringer. That was like my first experience. So I was just like, bro, I was so heartbroken, because that was like my little, that was what they call it, high school, that little high school love type thing, little puppy love. And this man then broke my heart. Broke my heart. But yeah, y'all, let me, like, have y'all ever been through that? Like, have y'all ever been through the, like some sticky stuff? So like, then I wasn't going people's phones. And then again, like I said, we was young, so I don't even want to know what was in his phone. You know what I'm saying? If he doing all of that. But yeah, y'all, this man sent me through the ringer. He sent me through the ringer. Like, that shit was crazy. But now, so now, you know, I told him I was doing this video. I was like, I'm gonna do a story time on you. And he been waiting on this video. So we go see what he say when he see this video. Because I know he go watch this damn video, because I'm gonna tell him about it. But yeah, like I said, we cool now. Like, we grown now. It's different times. Like I said, we was young as hell. I feel like that wasn't even a real relationship, because the things you're supposed to do in a relationship, we couldn't do because we was young. We was really young, like, so I just feel like that wasn't a real relationship. But it was my first introduction to a type of relationship, and that was the first type of experience I felt with a relationship. So that's why I kind of claim it as a relationship. But at the same time, after being in the actual adult relationship, that wasn't a relationship. But again, that's what I knew at the time. That's what I felt at the time. So that's what I claim. I know everybody had their little high school puppy love type thing, and that's just how it was. But yeah, we cool now. Like, he cool and all. But yeah. That he put me through the ringer, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. I be telling him to this day, like, dang, that's crazy. You really did some foul shit, bro. And he always apologized and shit. But that shit was real crazy. Like, damn, you did me like that? You ain't do me like that, bro. I'm like, that's the thing. I'm really understanding. Like, I don't be understanding why dudes be feeling like they gotta lie to me. They gotta sneak around, because I'm really, really, really understanding. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I understand if you feel so, if your feelings change, I want you to let me know. Because I'm gonna let you be free. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you do your thing. But when you lie and bring me into it, that's when it's issues. Because you ain't have to do that. Like, you could have just told me your feelings changed, or you want to try, or you want to experience life because you're young. And I was saying, okay, do you, big homie, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no ugly girl. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't got no issues, no problems with moving on. The only thing is, when it comes to moving on, like, if my feelings are deep invested, I'm going to try my hardest to make the shit work. And then, but when I get to a point where I realize this shit not going to work, that's a done deal. It's a wrap. I'm moving the fuck on. I'm getting the fuck on. Ain't no going back. Ain't no backtracking. None of that shit. So, yeah. I only been in like 2 relationships my whole life that I even consider. Like, so that was the one I just told y'all about, and then my ex-husband. Those are the only 2 relationships I've been in, for real. And really, if you really want to count it, really my ex-husband, because everybody knew about him. Like, we was married. So that's really the only relationship for I claim, because like my family knew about him the whole night. Everybody knew about him. Everybody knew about us. With the first 2 that I just told y'all about, like my mama and them didn't know about him. Like my family didn't know about him. So it really wasn't. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, like, I know I'm not the only one that bit like dumb. Nah, look, I'm gonna tell you about my ex, but I'm just trying to wait because that's still fresh. And you know, we got a kid together. So I'm gonna tell you about my ex and in that situation, because I was dumb over that. Like, I was dumb. Oh, that man, excuse my language. I was dumb over that man. Like, dumb, embarrassingly dumb. Like, embarrassingly dumb. Like, dumb. Like, oh, I'm so embarrassed of that situation. I ain't even embarrassed about the first dude situation. I'm really embarrassed about my ex. Like, that shit. The shit I went through with that man. Never again. Never again. Okay? Never. That's one person, y'all. Never. Okay? Never get put through that situation again. Ever. I don't care who you is. Okay? But yeah, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And till next time. Bye.
Can you feel it, baby? It's that MBK shit.